one is Dr. Sughra Chaudri Khan. Please come here and share your thoughts and conclude this session.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I thought I missed my turn, but I got called in the end. Just to reiterate something that was referred to earlier by Shehzad, beware of too many research questions. You want one research question, and then you want 3 or 4 or 5 to back that up. Right? So beware, because you really have to focus on your question and make sure that you answer your questions. Okay? The presentations, just a few things I'd like to just comment on if I can. I got excited by when I heard environment is as important as instruction. But then when I was hearing the research, I was seeing and hearing only physical environment. Well, you're talking about creating learning environments, right? So you create a physical environment. You put children in that environment. They will learn, yeah. They'll learn by themselves, because that's the nature of children. They'll go and explore. But what is the point of having that environment in a classroom? What else? Why is a teacher creating that environment? So you can't neglect, in my opinion, the role of the teacher. And in an early years classroom, the role of the teacher as a facilitator. When children are working in those learning corners or those learning spaces, what is the teacher doing? Why have they set up those spaces? How are they? Then you are actually talking about a learning environment in a classroom. Right? So really analyze your title of your research. Right? When you say environment is as important as instruction, don't only talk about environment, also talk about the instruction bit. The research on parents, vital, absolutely vital, but very often parents don't think that their business is in schools because that's tradition. And teachers don't think it's parents' business to be in schools because that is the tradition. Parents won't come on their own. So what are the schools doing to reach out to parents? हमेशा हम कहते हैं वालिदैन तो आते नहीं. But do we go to them? हम जाते हैं, घरों में जाते हैं, इनसे मिलते हैं. So the onus is on the school, because parents don't know that they are allowed to come into schools. Some schools, they're not even allowed to go into the playground. So how is your school reaching out to parents? If you want to hear the parents' voice, you have to go to that voice and encourage that voice to come into school. We have a school in a government school in the mountains in Hundar, and every month the parents come with their child, they sit with the teacher, and they talk about the monthly target. That doesn't happen in many schools in the West. It's happening in the mountains of Pakistan. It is possible. Marvi's video-based training for teachers, absolutely essential, wonderful innovation. She also did for Aga Khan Foundation a mother teacher's guide because of the COVID period, and that helped mothers to become teachers through learning through videos. So a media that can really be exploited more. And the last one that I had a comment on, traditional approaches and communicative approaches. Well, that begs the question of looking at the role of a traditional teacher versus the role of a communicative teacher, which is actually a teacher as a facilitator. So when you're talking about effective pedagogy, ways of teaching and learning, again, you're talking about the teacher having a different kind of role. I don't stand here and tell you what to do. I'll do what the gentleman did yesterday, Dr. Naeem, gave you a case study, and immediately the room changed. People started to contribute because he was being a facilitator, and enabling you to participate in that learning. And that's it. Thank you very much.